Hey guys, today we are going to present our research paper, 11 Years with Wearables, Quantitative Analysis of Social Media, Academia, News Agencies, and Lead User Community from 2009 to 2020 on wearable technologies. My name is Tianyi Wang. I'm the second author of this study. This is the research study we have done during our master degrees at Boston University. Before we start, Yanglei and I want to thank Reza, our professor at Boston University, and all other authors for their contribution and guidance in this work. Here's how we are going to approach today's presentation. First, we will talk about the reason why we conduct such research. Then we will go over our data, including its originality, and the way we collect and process the data. Next, we talk about our experience, followed by our findings. First, why we want to do such research. Wearable technology industry grows fast. This is a new type of human-computer interaction paradigms which use computing power to drastically improve the user's perception of the environment and aid in acquisition of their status, and thus play an irreplaceable role in improving user quality of life. These technologies cover a wide range of electronics categories, including devices intended to be worn as clothing, accessories, or even implanted into the user's body. Here's a screenshot from our paper. It shows an uprising trend for wearable technology mentioned in the sector of academia. The same trend applies to the rest of three sectors. Next, we will give a brief description of the data that we used for our research. We gathered data from diverse fields in the wearable technology market in order to understand different opportunities in the industry, such as academia. We get our data from PubMed and DBRP, which represent the academic community. For social media, Twitter data is used to represent the voice of end users, Google News and Bing News for news media. Last but not the least, we collect data from Indiegogo and Kickstarter to represent the entrepreneurship community. How we collect our data? In total, a set of 42 keywords was identified from different categories of wearable technology, such as augmented reality, body gadget, and brain-computer interface. Next, unrelated keywords were removed. The identified keywords were used with the crawling API to construct a dataset with data from Google News, Bing News, Twitter, and Kickstarter. Furthermore, Indiegogo data provided by web robots and academic publications extracted from DBRP and PubMed were cleaned using Python. Each entry in the cleaned dataset featured the content of the post in the text format, its creation timestamp, and the platform which from it was collected. Here is a glimpse of our data. On the left is distribution of keywords in both DBRP and PubMed. On the right is the keywords counts for all four communities in the wearable technology industry. As you can see that academia is pretty focused on several domains in wearable technology, such as XR and exoskeleton. Next, we will talk about the methods we use in our research. Why we choose to use LDA. Unlike clustering algorithms, LDA did not incorporate any distance matrix to measure distance between topics. Instead, it assigned each document a mixture of topics, and each topic was assigned a specific weight. The topic with the greatest weight was set as the features topic for each text. Here's a screenshot for our results. Here we go over the model briefly. Our input is textual data mentioned before. We pre-process all the textual data into a form which is suitable for BERT. All these textual data are sent into a pre-trained BERT model provided by Hugging Face, followed by a two-layer bidirectional gated recurrent unit to get a sentiment score in the range of 0 to 1. The higher the sentiment score, the more positive the attitude toward the product mentioned in the text. We group those sentiment scores by keywords and by topic. Here's how the sentiment analysis result looks. We present sentiment analysis results based on LDA topic modeling and the 36 listed keywords across all 6 platforms. To help our readers to better understand how each sector reacts to different wearable topics, we make one heat map for each sector by year. The darker the color, the higher the sentiment score for that topic. What do we find? XR was mentioned the most in 3 sectors of the 4. The negative attitudes of academia towards XR demonstrate that this domain has not yet fully matured, and that its application still have room for improvement, specifically regards to battery challenges. BCI has been continuously researching academia and appears to be mentioned in recent years by end users and news media. So this might be some opportunities there. According to our LDA model results, considerably portion of the social media and news media data mention the topic fashion. We believe that the consumer market not only wants a product with practically reliability and functionality, they also demand a product which represents personality and style. As we can see from the heat map, a hybrid wearable technology received user favor for about 3 years. News media were overwhelmingly positive about XR in a 3 years period from 2014 to 2016. Even with the positive attitude of the entrepreneurship community and some sectors of news media, social media did not oversought after wearable technologies, at least in the last 2 years. Wearable technologies can have advanced protection for healthcare workers by enhancing operational performance and efficiency by continuously monitoring user body temperature. In spite of the active promotion of the entrepreneurship community and the news media, social media users appear to be conservative about exoskeleton products, with this topic receiving the least interest among all wearable topics mentioned on Twitter. According to academic data from 2009 to 2020 in the fields of computer science and biomedical science, the overall number of publications in biomedical science which include our keywords was greater than in the computer science. We found that these two fields of academia both focused on three major topics of wearable technology industry, including XR, rest-worn, and exoskeleton. Thank you for your time and listening to our presentation. We hope our findings are helpful for your construction of your next research idea.